You're watching the Sega Driven YouTube channel, and this is our Sonic Amateur Games Expo coverage for 2025. In today's video, we're looking at Sonic Speedfreshed by Cool Blued. Sonic Speedfreshed stood out to me in the Sage showcase as it looked different, and upon playing it, it definitely keeps that image. Stepping into Speedfreshed, you will be met with a fully voice-acted game, which will explain the tutorial and the main mechanics you need to be aware of. The character models, voice acting and writing all hold a certain charm, and there is a certain level of comedy in the writing, to the point I found myself chuckling at some of the dialogue. Speedfreshed is a 2-act, 2-boss offering with an added tutorial, which prides itself on trying to do something different in the classic Sonic space, as the description specifically details itself as not for someone who has never played a 2D Sonic game before. A large complaint I have is in the level design. Sonic Speedfreshed is largely designed as a reason to keep your momentum, but after every loop, and I must stress this is mostly on the tutorial and the first level, there is a spring to knock you back and requires you to jump to the ledge above to avoid this. It also feels unless you keep to the top path through the levels, you are continually punished for any speed you may gain by random walls and blocks. Finally, the major sin in 2025, pitfalls. While there is no life counter in Speedfreshed, the amount of pitfalls I come across is quite high. Now, I understand that this game is designed as a step up in difficulty, but pitfalls are not a way to add to this difficulty. This design choice is less so in the second level, however, and I much prefer the design of the second level, but that has its own design choices of badniks which match the same colour palette, which you can't see until you lose your rings just by wandering into them. Boss fights are entirely interesting, however, and definitely feel like a breath of fresh air after the act completion, although the second stage boss will require specific learning of the previously mentioned mechanics to successfully progress. I did play the majority of Speedfreshed on keyboard, as this was the control method explained in the tutorial, but I did find out while playing through the second stage that you can use controllers in the level, and it does feel significantly better to do so as you do gain more control over Sonic. Ultimately, I would suggest giving Sonic Speedfreshed a go if you are a fan of the classic Sonic gameplay and you are after something a little bit different and a little bit more difficult. But if you are after something that's a little bit more standard, this might not be up your alley. As always, you will find a link to Sonic Speedfreshed in the description below. Give it a go yourself and let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.